Dead Appalachian visited the Corpsewood Manor in the North Georgia Appalachians. At first, everything seemed pretty normal. He explored the collapsed buildings, set up his sleeping spot, and mostly just caught small animals moving around in the woods. Nothing strange had happened yet, but that didn't last.
Yeah, you can really see why they call this place Corpsewood Manor. Man, it makes you wonder, maybe if there is a demon haunting this forest and these ruins, maybe that's what's causing all the fauna and flora decay. Something dark out here just making everything die and dilapidate real quickly.
After setting up his place and roaming around, he started the actual investigation. Luke was now using tools like spirit boxes, trying to communicate with two dead people. At first, there was no response, but after repeatedly calling out to them, he heard something strange.
Please do something to let me know that you are here. Hear that?
As we saw, Luke was firm about talking to one of the people who died in the infamous Corpsewood. He finally managed to communicate with a demon, and the response was unimaginable.
Joseph Scudder is Dr. Scudder, or Joseph Odom, or something darker and more evil here with me today. Make your presence known. I'm tired of dicking about out here. I want to know exactly who it is that I'm talking to. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Twice I think this thing just said that it was a demon.
On March 19th, 2026, famous YouTuber Jasko uploaded a video exploring the Appalachian Mountains. At first, everything seemed completely normal, but as they kept moving deeper into the mountains, that calm quickly started turning into something far more disturbing. It really felt like the calm before the chaos.
I don't really know what's my goal tonight with this video. I guess it's more so just to see if I could stay the full night and what we can encounter, because northeast? Okay, I can definitely do that, I think. But I definitely want to see if maybe we can uncover some of the dark secrets of the Appalachian. What? Did that just say? Will was killed northeast.
The bad ones are coming.
The bad ones are coming.
Dad?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Bro, I'm hearing things. My spirit box just said, Will was killed and the bad ones are coming.
Oh my God.
Drug overdose.
Bro, there's... What the... Dude, there's scratching on the cabin right now.
Scratching on the cabin?
Do not stay.
It just said, do not stay.
What is going on? Do not stay on the...
And the chaos we talked above arrived in no time. As Jasko and his friend marched deep into the woods, they were able to connect to an unknown creature. She was communicating with them, and at one point Jasko felt she was right there.
I want to try something. It's going to sound crazy.
Okay.
I'm going to turn the light off.
Oh, no. Okay.
All right. Spirits, or whatever's out here, the feral people,
Yeah.
come closer. Show yourself. And prove to us that you're here. Whoa, hold on. Bro, I can see you with the lights off.
Yeah?
And it looked like something just passed in
What?
front of you and the phone that you're holding.
What?
The signs continued as they walked more and more deeper, like there were movements in the trees and behind them, which was telling they weren't alone that night. And after all those signs, Jasko and his friend did hear a running sound right behind them.
If you're hiking in the Appalachian Mountains and you feel something following you, just keep walking. And whatever you do, don't look back. So.
Did that not sound like someone was running?
That literally sounded like something just ran at us.
What the heck? I don't even know where my phone's right here.
What was that? What was that?
I don't know.
After looking for a long time, they could not find anyone or anything. In the end, they decided to go back to the cabin and get some sleep. Little did they know, the forest wasn't done with them yet.
So freaked out. Guys, that legit sounded like tapping on that window. I want to reiterate, the cabin is elevated because of the foundation, and there is no way that anyone's like tapping on that. There's no way. Human, at least, there's no fucking way. That's so low, there's no way.
Huh.
There's no shot. I don't even want to look out there, honestly. I don't think it's worth it. Listen, I'm gonna keep the camera rolling, but I don't even think it's worth waking him up. I'm just gonna relax. Let's just grab my drink. Holy shit. Chandler.
What the heck was that?
Hello? Someone just hit the door.
Here. Oh, God.
No, you're fine. Hello? You heard that, right?
I did. It, like, shook.
Yeah, the whole cabin shook, I agree. Here, yo, do me a favor. Use the light and just shine it. Fuck. This thing's like in there good. Oh, bro. Why is this so hard to like unlock?
I don't know. I'm gonna put my shoes on.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay.
3, 2. Hello? Is anyone out here? Can you hear the camera?
Yeah. Did you check around the corner?
I'm about to.
Okay.
It is not possible for a human to tap on the window due to the height, and there were no tree branches near it that might have produced that sound. On December 22, 2025, Twin Paranormal went to investigate a remote cabin deep in the Appalachians. From the moment they stepped inside, something just felt off.
Rick, start filming. Hold on. Shh.
Everybody heard that, right?
That's like right there.
Should we look outside?
I swear on everything, it feels like something just followed us to this cabin.
Which?
What was that? Did you hear that? Yeah.
Oh, that just gave me the chills.
That's the only side with the porch. That was right there.
We need to get started. Should we look outside?
We have to set a camera out there.
Fuck.
That is so scary.
We just got done with the intros. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
They heard strange noises outside, so they went out to check. But when they came back in, a card that was previously in place was now lying on the floor, as if it had been moved on its own. The cameras were already set up, so they caught the whole moment in real time.
What?
Cards.
Where'd that come from?
What the fuck?
Where'd that come from?
No,
Where the
seriously?
fuck did that come from? Wait! You're recording!
No way.
Wait. Pause that. I want to see that. Was it focused? Oh man, was it focused?
I don't know.
Let's
It's just
find
sitting
out.
there.
Let's find out. No way. Can you see it?
You can't see it, but you can hear it.
As the night continued, the situation only became more unsettling. The group suddenly discovered 2 handprints pressed against a door inside the cabin, and when the replay was played, it confirmed that they weren't alone.
Are you guys fucking me?
Huh.
These?
What the fuck?
Can you What's up with that?
Oh, I can see him.
That's on the outside.
Careful.
Bro, something's happening, guys. Were these here?
Do
you guys
I
know?
don't think so.
I don't know.
When you
I
opened the door, did you see him?
I have no idea. I don't even have a coat. I want to be so cold. Should we bring the camera?
I would have remembered that.
This is on the outside.
Ew. That's like someone standing.
How about this?
Dude. Guys,
Close the door. Seriously.
I just heard a whistle. 100%. I just heard a whistle.
Ew. That's like someone standing.
Okay.
I don't know if you just caught that. I heard a whistle.
After all the card and handprint drama, they decided to set up a wire alarm on the doorknob that would go off if anyone touched the wire. And then, just like that, the series of unexplainable events began.
Okay. Can we wrap it? Voila. Now, let's see if this works. Oh my god, dude! Should work. Yeah?
What?
Dude.
That's crazy.
Why don't we do that more often?
Not only will it tell if there's someone touching the door, but if anything passes through this wire as well.
Right. That's amazing, dude. Is there somebody inside this cabin? Can you give us a sign? We have these devices all around that will let us know that you... What was that?
That was the REM pod.
No. Wait. Nuh-uh.
That was the REM pod.
Guys, that's the fucking door. How's that going off? I don't know. Whoa. After I just said we have devices.
Can you do that again?
Are you outside? Or are you in here? If you are in here, there's a device on the bed. If you see that device, please touch it. We want to know where you are. The hell was that?
I heard that too, yeah.
One member of the group even suggested they should leave immediately, clearly feeling overwhelmed by everything happening around them. But the others weren't ready to walk away just yet. After seeing enough signs, the group decided to head outside.
Hello? We were told to come find you.
Go back, go back, go back.
Wait. What the f was that?
I don't know.
Hello? Wait, what the f was that?
I have never heard a noise like that anywhere in the world in my entire life.
Dude.
Where are you? Do it again.
Dude, why is this happening right now? Why is this happening?
I am more scared than I've ever been in my whole entire life.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
It was like,
Tree.
behind a tree. Guys, the whatever it was just came from this direction, right? It can't get through this fence, right? I mean, can it? If it's tall, lanky, like Slender Man, they...
Make that sound again.
Something is watching us.
I feel like the forest is mad at us.
Dude, I don't know what's happening, but I feel like something's gonna happen.
After spending 24 hours in the cabin, the group couldn't see anything, but it was just noises. Now the question arises, was it paranormal activity or someone hiding in the forest? On March 1st, 2022, two brothers from the YouTube channel Squatch TV decided to explore the Appalachian woods late at night. At first, it just felt like a normal creepy night in the forest. Nothing but darkness and the sound of wind moving through the trees.
It's hard to tell with the wind, but it almost sounded like something definitely made some kind of noises over there. So we're gonna check it out. Occasionally snowmobilers come through.
But then they heard it. A loud, terrifying scream.
Okay. I almost kind of don't want to go back over there.
And instead of leaving immediately like most people would, the brothers got curious. They wanted to know what was out there.
Oh, you take that one path up here.
Yeah.
Is that right there?
Yeah. Take to the babies. Oh, baby.
Okay. I don't even want to go. I don't even want to. What the hell was that? Dude, fuck this. Should we?
You got,
Do it for the video?
you got your knife?
And then it happened again. Another scream suddenly exploded through the woods, except this time it sounded like it was right beside them.
Let's be safe how long we're out here, because I think there's a storm coming. It's getting real windy. Go. That's pretty loud. That's close. Oh, go. It's coming. Oh, crap. Wait. Don't. Wait. Go. Wait. Holy, I think I saw it. Go. Go.
After hearing all those noises, none of the brothers could risk moving forward, so they decided to run away. On January 24th, 2025, YouTuber Dustin Frazier uploaded a video filmed in the Appalachian woods. At the start, he's running through the forest at night, warning people never to whistle in the woods because locals believe it can attract something dangerous. Things got unsettling when he found piles of bones scattered across the forest floor.
Hello?
Run.
Who's there? What do you fucking want?
Dawson Toller, one of YouTube's well-known exploration creators, decided to visit the abandoned Appalachian ghost town of Elkmont to find out if the terrifying rumors surrounding the place were actually true. At first, everything felt peaceful around the area, and at this very moment, it all looked so calm and peaceful.
I'm super creeped out. It is just an entire town completely empty. And the first spot that we're gonna go to is gonna be number 7. 7 and 5 are some of the oldest ones here. So I figured we would start out at one of the oldest ones and then move on from there. There is a freaky ass vibe.
After roaming around, he decided to explore one of the houses in the ghost town. While standing inside, he suddenly heard a loud cracking noise, almost like someone had snapped a stick just outside the house. And the creepiest part was that there was nobody else there.
I'm in an entire town right now. There is nobody here. An entire street of just houses in the Appalachian Mountains. How crazy. That was really loud. I was outside somewhere. Let's grab the REM pod and take a gander. Just in case. I heard 2 noises. I highly doubt you guys will hear them, but they came from outside. And we are in the middle of the woods, but it freaked me out enough to not stay in the same place for a long enough time because it didn't come from inside here. So let's go ahead and move on to another spot.
Things got weird when he decided to enter the abandoned house. He heard eerie scraping sounds nearby, almost like something was moving just out of sight. After hearing those noises, Dawson decided to talk to whoever was there, and finally, he heard some response.
I don't think we caught anything on that. I thought I heard yes. I'll replay that right now with as good of audio enhancement as I can. But it wasn't like my voice, but it did kind of sound like some sort of yes. And it could have easily been audio pareidolia, but I don't know. You know, every time I've used one of this voice recorder, everything I've caught in, I've been able to debunk, other than at whispers, it sounded like it said George and something else that I can't really remember. But that was about it.
He admitted he never actually saw anything or fully communicated with whatever was there, only unexplained sounds and voices.